was like, Sensei, it feels weird. Sensei, I'm like nervous. And she like freaking flipped it off, and she was like, oh, okay, I'm taking it off. And like she like widely opened it. I'm like, oh. Like towards the end, it actually kind of felt good. I was like, oh, the pain. Oh my god, the pain kind of feels good now. I was like, why does it feel good? You know, as soon as they finished it, I kind of wanted to touch it, right? So I was like, 선생님, Sensei, can I touch it? And she was like, yeah, you can touch it. She was laughing so hard, and I'm like, I was like, touchy. I'm like, whoa. It's like, it's addicting to touch. It feels so smooth that it's so addicting to touch. I was like culturally shocked. There's like the normal everything gone, and there's like a little bush. And there's like a bikini line, and I'm like, you can shape it. I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my goodness, stop telling me all kinds of things. And she was like, do you want to do it like all the way? And I was like, I mean, that's the whole point of it. I'm like here, so I'll do it all the way, right? And then we got in, and then like inside, okay, so it's technically a couple's room. So there's like 2 beds, right? It's supposed to be you and your boyfriend, but I freaking don't have a boyfriend. So we went into the same room together. It's meant for a couple, okay? So there's 2 beds, and in between beds there's like little curtains, and then on the side of the room there's like a little taking shower area. And I was like, and like, you know, the waxer, she was like, oh, just take off everything and then take a light shower and wear this like pretty flowery gown. And I'm like, oh, I take shower in front of Byulha. And I was like, and I was like, I don't think I have to take shower. But then like I was like, wait, but then it's like a little manner. I should be clean when getting wax done, right? So I was like, okay. Oh. And then I was kind of like shy to take off everything, right? And then I was wearing a onesie dress. So I was like, oh, but it's a onesie dress, so I can literally flip my skirt all the way up instead of taking it out, taking it off, right? And then I was telling Waxter, this is onesie, so I can just like, you know, fold that up all the way. And then she was like, no, please take it. And she was like, no, just please take everything off. And I'm like, okay. And then she was like, and then I literally took everything off, and she was like, just lay down here. And I'm like, I kind of don't want to do it anymore. I was like, I don't want to do it anymore. Oh my god. And then I lay down. It really felt like I'm getting a surgery done. I was like, oh no. And then you don't have anything there, right? It feels so weird. Like, it really felt like you're getting a surgery done, right? And then, like, as soon as you lay down, she was like, oh, I have to put something under your butt, so can you lift up your butt a little bit? And I'm like, okay. And then I was like calling Waxer Sensei. I was like, Sensei, it feels weird. Sensei, I'm like nervous. Well, it's so Sensei in Korean is 선생님. So I was like, 선생님, 저 안 하고 싶어요. I was like, I don't want to do it. And she was like, it's okay, it's gonna be fine. And I'm like, all right. And then, you know, I was covering my body up with the gown, right? And she like freaking flipped it off, and she was like, oh, okay, I'm taking it off. And like she like widely opened it. I'm like, oh. Okay, so the next part is like the crazy part. Next part is the crazy part. And, oh my god! And she was like, you have to make certain pose with your leg." And she was like, "I'm gonna fold your legs," and she folded both of my legs to each side. I look like a freaking dead frog, like literally a dead frog. It was like wide open, and then she put whatchamacallit, light right there, like. She was like, "Oh, I have to put a light right there to see everything," and I'm like, "What did I choose to do? What did I choose to do?" And then I was like, it was like to the point where I was so embarrassed that I started sweating hard. I was like, my fingers were like sweating, my booba was sweating, and I'm like, I don't want to do it, but at the same time, like, I got so scared too, right? But then, like, right next to me, like, on the other bed, like, Byulha was, like, super calm, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And then she's like, "Yeah, everything's fine." I'm like, did it stir?" And then she was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "It doesn't hurt?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Really? Really?" Yeah, and she's like, "Yeah, everything's gonna be fine, right?" Oh no, it wasn't her first time. She actually got it done like long ago. So it was only my first time. Yeah, but then it was like really long ago for her. And she was like super calm all the time, like all throughout the whole procedure. She was like super calm, right? And then I was like, and but inside my mind, waxers. They were like, as long as you're not overreacting, you can take you can film it, right? So I was keeping that in mind. So like, even if it hurts a lot, like if I make noises, I thought they were gonna stop me and like tell me not to film. So so I was like, okay, I cannot make any noise, and I'm like holding breath. I was like, fine, I'm not gonna make any noise. And like, I just couldn't. I was like, wait, and then I thought that she was gonna warn me before starting, but she really didn't. She was like, "Okay." Oh, I mean, I guess she did like say that we're gonna start, but she didn't warn me before putting a wax on, and she literally put it on, and then I got shocked. So I was like, ha, ha. I was like, "Oh, ah." And then I was like freaking out, right? And she was like, "Oh, was it too hot?" And I'm like, "No." And then she didn't even do 1, 2, 3 for me. Like before waxing, like sometimes like people do. "Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3," and then you take it off, right? But she didn't even do that. She was like, whoop, whoop, whoop. She was super professional, and she was really fast. Like honestly, like when we first started, it didn't hurt as much, right? So I was like, like it's actually not bad at all, right? And I was like asking sensei, I was like, "선생님, like it's actually not so bad, like it's really not bad at all." And she was like, "Oh no, cause it's that part doesn't hurt that much." I was like, "Oh, okay. I guess then where does it hurt the most?" And I was like, "Where does it hurt the most?" And she was like, "Right here." And she literally ripped it off, and I was like, "Ah!" Like the whole timing, I'm like, why can't you like warn me and let me know ahead of time? And I was like shaking, and Byulha was like keep on asking. She was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "I'm not okay." And even Sensei was asking, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm not okay." Like towards the end, it actually kind of felt good. I was like, "Oh, the pain! Oh my god, the pain kind of feels good now." I was like, "Why does it feel good?" Oh my god. And then at the end, she was like, "Oh, there's gonna be some irritations, and like your skin's really sensitive." She told me that my skin's like really, really, really sensitive. So she was like, "Oh, we need to do aftercare, and I'm gonna put a pack like a smoothing pack or something. Smoothing pack or something like that. And I'm like, you're gonna put a smoothing pack down there? Aftercare down there? And I was like, I mean, sure. And then she was like, oh, it's gonna be a little bit cold. And it was so cold. Like, you said little bit, right? But it was like freezing cold. It was freezing cold. So I was like shaking. And she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, no. It feels like you're rubbing ice down there. Ah! And she was like, she was laughing. I was like, oh, and then she was like, oh, just wait for about like a 10 minute, and then you'll be like officially done. And I'm like, okay. She was like, my waxer was laughing a lot, and then like Pyora laying down next to me, she was like keep on asking her waxer, because like we each have like our own separate waxer, right? And then she was asking her waxer, is it kind of normal to see Sinon's reaction? Like, do people do that a lot if it's like a first time? And then both of the waxer was like, no, she's like one of a kind. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean she's a one of a kind? and the waxer was like, I did like quite a lot of waxing, but she's definitely one who's overreacting for sure. And I'm like, I am not overreacting. I mean, cause inside my mind, I was like trying to like hold it. So I was actually trying my best to not make sounds. I really did. I tried so hard not to make sounds. I was like, staying calm, so that I don't get kicked out. I was trying so hard. And they were saying that. I'm like, I can't believe it. I tried so hard, and you're still telling me that? I'm like, yeah, they were laughing so hard. All three of them, including Byulha. Two Waxer and Byulha was like laughing at me so hard. And I'm like... So yeah, this whole story and the video film and the footage and everything is gonna be up in December. But I'm very shy, so it's gonna be on membership. As soon as they finished it, I kind of wanted to touch it, right? So I was like, 선생님, Sensei, can I touch it? And she was like, yeah, you can touch it. She was laughing so hard. And I'm like, I was like, touchy. I'm like, what? It's like, it's addicting to touch. It feels so smooth that it's so addicting to touch. So I was like, what? And she was like, Sinon-san? She was like, Sinon-san, I have to put a pack on, so stop touching. And I'm like, ah. Yeah, and then when we all finished it, there's a mirror inside our room, right? And I was like looking at myself, and I was like, oh, my body looks nice without everything. I was like, oh, it's so sexy, smexy. I love it so much. And I was like, touching myself, and then like Pyora right next to the curtain, she was like, oh, are you done changing? Can I come over? And I'm like, and I didn't even start changing. I was like, oh, sorry. I was like, I'm sorry. I was like looking at myself. Yeah, it was very funny. What did I just say? What kind of wording did I use? Phrasing? What did I say? I don't even remember. Oh no! Say some wording. What? I don't even remember not touching myself as a weird wording. Why?